All right, I'm going to do a quick video on what I like to do on a rainy day for scouting because it's terrible out there right now and I'm not going out for fluke. It's more bass, and it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to go out there for bass, but I'm going to do a quick video on this. So I use a couple different things. Garmin Navionics app. I don't have the app. I just go on the chart viewer online. I use Google Earth, and then I use a weather windy app, I think it is, or surf something. I got it on here. I'll show you. And then a surf cam. So a couple little things that I use to try to see what the conditions are like currently, what they're going to be in the future, and where I want to put myself when the conditions are right. So I'm going to do my best at this because I'm not a real tech guy, but I'm going to try to screen record all this stuff, so just bear with me. Okay, on this one I chose Shark River Inlet. I think that it's a very heavily fished area. There's probably 20 guys there currently, so I don't believe this is any kind of spot burn. This is why I chose this. Okay, so, all right, so this is the Navionics app. It's right on the Garmin website. I have difficulty navigating it, so I usually just type in Navionics chart viewer, and it brings me to this page. And you could type in, like wherever you are, wherever you're from, wherever you're going to be fishing, and it'll bring you there. These pages that I'm going to are all accessible on the mobile side too. So if you find yourself on vacation or whatever, wherever you are, and you want to pull it up, it'll bring you right to your exact location, and you can do this wherever you want. So you could see in these color differences here, there's a dark blue, a light blue, and a white. And I think the dark blue is like, the real shallow, and then the light blue is like, from, I don't know, 3 foot to 10 foot, and the white is beyond 10. I'm not really concerned with the actual depth there because it doesn't really bother me. I'm more concerned with the differences in depth. I want to see see the difference in the structure, and I want to fish these ledges here where this little hand is, right? So this is kind of hard to reach in a cast from here, and I think these are all high dollar homes here anyway. So this is basically giving me a quick shot of what the bottom of this inlet looks like, nice and deep and accessible from the shoreline. So from there, I'll go to Google Earth, and I'll overlay it on Google Earth, and you can see this is the little Coast Guard station. See this little mark here? This is the old Coast Guard station. I don't think it's active anymore, but this is it. So now I'll go here, and if you zoom in a little further, it'll tell you what this street is. Or, I don't know. I guess you have to switch it to street view. I don't know. So you can figure out what street this is, and you can find all these little areas here to fish from. Now, I think generally everybody knows where to fish here in Shark River Inlet if you're from around here. So, no big deal. But if you're going to a new area, you'll know that if you want to fish this area, there's a lot of high dollar homes here. They're probably not going to let you in there. So you're going to have to, you're not going to be able to here, but a lot of times I'll go to like a public park or something, and I'll walk the shoreline, because you're allowed in the high water line. You're allowed to walk all over the place. They can't stop you from there. So that's what I like to do. Obviously, it's way too deep here to do that, but as you get further back, that you could do that. And that's what I like to do. And then from there, I'll go over to a weather app. In this case, I'm using Surfline, which is pretty cool. Let me just restart it. This has the webcam, or the live feed from the surf cam, and it'll let you know. I think this has a couple different views, and most of the time the views, right here, there's the American flag. Excuse me. So it looks like the wind is a little bit north right there. So on the other views, you'll be able to see like a flag blowing, and that'll kind of give you like a pretty good idea of what the wind is looking like. And and you could see the surf, and you know what the surf is looking like, and you can see, when the conditions are right, sometimes you could see birds or a bunker or clusters of boats, if that's your thing. And then you scroll down a little bit, and you can see the whole area here is pretty much uniform, right around that 3 foot range, and then you can get to like the forecast, right? So for the next couple days, northeast, then east northeast, and eventually southeast and south, and the surf is just climbing by Friday. So it's going to be kind of crappy the next couple days, and I'm not really going to want to fluke fish in the ocean, but it should be fine in the river. So that's probably what I'll do. And or I could always try to shoot for some bass, because the bass really like that sudsy water right there. So that might be a home run. And those are just 3 easy sites that I use, and it's really good for scouting when the weather's like it is today. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Good luck, and subscribe now.